Welcome back to Minecraft. Today's project, we're going to build our dock. We need a place to park our boats and to go fishing. So, first thing I gotta do is clear out this little bit of a ledge. We're just gonna knock these out of here. Make room for a wood and stone, probably granite. Oh, that seems, we're floating. I forgot about that. So this corner of the building is completely floating. I should probably put some kind of pillars in there. But that's a project for a later day. So now that we've got that torn apart, time to grab some tools and some basic materials. We're going to run out there and do a little dock building time lapse. Enjoy! And there we have it. I used granite to border the sides, so we got granite slabs. We got stairs where the pylons come up. Let's see, we've got the oak trapdoors and fences, making the little arches to hold the lights. Got barrels on the end, so we can put fishing poles, fish, whatever we catch. Get a nice view of the surrounding area. Got the signs down there at the very end to make it a little more decorative. And then right here, we're going to be building a boat at some point. But right here, I'm kind of proud of this. I know everybody's done it. It's nothing new. I didn't invent it. But it does look nice. You got the trapdoors with the ladders on them. Gives them nice, just looks like the ladders hanging off the side of the dock. I played Bedrock for a long time, and you can't attach ladders to trapdoors there. You have to put a solid block there, which kind of looks ugly. So anytime I can do thin in Minecraft, I consider it a win. You'll see here we put the spruce fences on top of the stone pylons coming up. And then we've got the spruce gates under the end there. And then oak coming off of that. So it kind of looks like the wood closest to the water is wet and a little bit darker. And then as it dries in the sun, it gets lighter. Just a little visual element. I like it. I think it looks pretty cool. Gives it a little more realism. And then we can just climb up the ladder here. Get back on the dock. Yeah, I think it looks good. Onward to the next step. Okay, so last episode, I think it was the last episode, we found a couple of slimes bouncing around in this pit, indicating it is a slime chunk. So I went through, I cleared out as much of the stone as I could within the chunk barrier, and we're going to test it and see if putting an AFK way up in the sky will help boost the spawn. I have not seen a single slime in there since that one incident. So, by limiting the spawn to just about the floor level of the pit, hopefully it'll eliminate all the stuff spawning in the caves underneath, and we'll get the little slimy guys. There's one right there. Okay, that's a good start. Give it a few minutes, and I'll just cut out the highlights. And there's his big brother. Really want to see the big ones popping in here before I commit myself to this. Although I guess if the small one can spawn, the big one can spawn. Proof of concept. Oh, that was neat. I like the way the bats spawn in. They just kind of fold into space. Ah, there's the big guy. That's what I was looking for. Now let me grab my scaffolding bits. Missed that one. And we're gonna smack this guy around. Get hit 1, get 3. I think you can max out at 4. Then you get all the little babies. And those are the ones that drop the good stuff. Alright, now we've got slime balls coming in. I'll be able to fix my doors. But rather than have to go up and down the scaffolding every time one spawns, what I want to do is automate the process. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to punch a hole in the wall, 3 by 3, and then let's see, actually we're going to take it down 1 level. That way we can build an iron golem inside there and he won't be able to jump out. I might have to put something at the top. But we're going to need iron for the golem and hoppers. So, luck would have it, we're right next to the iron farm. We found this desert temple inside of a cave. And the desert temple just happens to be the perfect size to build an iron farm in it. So we just turn this thing on. We're up in the upper chamber of the temple. And then get those guys to work. Come back to, I can already hear it. There we go, the sound of iron being recycled. Reclaimed. Now, all we have to do is come down to the little secret chamber. Grab a stack. And let's see, I need 4 blocks to make the golem. 2 more, there we go. And then I'll need hoppers. We're going to put the hoppers in front of the golem. Make some chests here. Where are the chests? There they are. 4 chests. 4 hoppers. And that should get us started. Last thing I need is a pumpkin head. Or a pumpkin for the head. For that, we'll have to go back to the main base. Fortunately, it's not very far away. We've got this handy little railroad track. Set this up to move the villagers, but it's much easier to get back, so I just left it. I might dress it up a little bit, make it look a little better. But for now, actually I'd like to run it into the top of the building there. That'll be a project for next time. But I need 1 pumpkin. We're going to plop it down here, use some shears, get a jack-o'-lantern. I don't know that you actually need it to be a jack-o'-lantern. You might be able to do it with just a regular pumpkin, but we will see how this works out. Let's see, knock out some space for hoppers, and then we'll put them, I guess we'll run the chest on that side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Actually, let's see, we're going to put the chest in here. I'm just going to do a single for now. We can always double it up later if we need to. Grab my crafting table. I should probably take this pillar out. Slimes aren't the smartest creatures in the world. But let's go ahead and build the golem. Get the body, 2 arms, and I need to put something above it to keep him from jumping out. And we'll throw the head on there, and voila! Oh no, that's not right. Apparently, he's a big boy. He needs more space behind him. Should have made that too deep. Alright, let me see if I can reach behind him and knock those blocks out before he dies. I keep hitting him. Alright, come on, dude, work with me. Okay, it was just the head. Oh, come on. There we go. You look bad. You're a mess, man. Let me fix that up. A little bit of iron, smack him a few times, good as new. And we'll just put that back. Alright, so this is the proof of concept. I'm going to take that pillar out and then head back up to our AFK point. Before I do that, I want to put some more hoppers down here. I'm thinking, I don't know if I need to bring it out any further to the side, but we're definitely going to bring it out forward. Just to make sure we get all the goodies. That should do it. Alright, back at the AFK point. Nice view from up here. You can see for miles and miles. There's the savannah. We got a lake over there. Lovely scenery. Okay, free cam it back down to the base and we'll just see what happens. We've got big slimes already. I don't think they can hit him because it's only a 2-block space. Those can hit him, yeah. The medium ones can do some damage, so I may have to make occasional repairs. The big ones can't touch him, and the little ones can't hurt him, so... Looks like it's working. There's one floating off on the side there, so we'll need to put another hopper down on that end. But everything else seems to be falling into the hoppers. All I have to do is sit up here in AFK and collect all the slime we'll ever need. Realistically, I don't need that much. A few slime blocks for random projects and sticky pistons. Mostly sticky pistons. Okay, let's see what we got. Stack and a half, and that was like 10 minutes of letting it go. So yeah, I'm going to call this a win. There's one back there. Let me grab that. How do you looking? I don't see any dings on you, but yep, a little bit of damage. Easy fix. You're doing a great job, man. Keep it up. Okay, now that we got that, I can fix my doors. So I made a few extra sticky pistons. I had to take the top ones from both the doors that were done so I could make the bottom part of the door going out to the stables working. And now we can put everything back. Just pop that in there. There we go. And the finished product with the frame built back. It looks good. I do like that the oxidized copper kind of hides the green. It doesn't stand out as much. You can see it a little bit, but I'm okay with that. And now we have a full door that takes us out to the stable area. Very nice. And then we have one that takes us out to the barge, but this one I had to do a little bit different. Put a button there just so we don't get drowned popping up here at night and wandering into the base. If they ever learn to push the buttons, then I'm in trouble. But now on to the main project. Sit back and enjoy the next time lapse. Okay, for the final walkthrough, I decided to turn on the shaders. It does look very nice. The only downside to the shaders is when you're in the desert type environments, it gets really bright. Sometimes you can't see much. But right now, it doesn't look bad. So I put these little fins on the bottom of the water intake and the little fish filters. It just looked kind of weird with the pipes ending right at the water level. But I think that dresses it up nicely as a little character and serves a theoretically functional purpose. Over here, we've got the waterfall coming down the side of the building, and then that runs through the gardens, irrigating the crops. And let's see, I'm going to roll back over here and park the boat. Then we'll go upstairs and take a closer look at the desalination plant. And here we go. So we've got the skylight here, but I did cover it up with the carpet, and it still lets the full daylight through, but it looks a little nicer from the top. And you're not going to really see it from the bottom once they get the interior done. So we got the water coming out of the plant, running around over here, pouring down into this little nook, which then rolls down the side of the building, irrigating, not irritating, hopefully, the crops, and then running back out into the ocean. So that should work pretty good. And then up here, we've got the windmill that powers the whole thing. We've got fans pulling, moving air through the system. We've got the steamers burning off any of the excess crap. I don't know how desalination plants work. Reverse osmosis, I think, in the real world, but this is Minecraft. And then I like the way the looms actually looks like some kind of a screen or filter. The pipes came out really nice. Go down there and swim through it. I'll get caught in the fish filter though. And then the windmill's my prized possession here. I really like the way the blades came out with the trapdoors and the iron bars. It's hard to do thin in Minecraft, and when I do, I'm very happy. But yeah, I think that came out really well. Not bad. So that's going to be it for this episode. Please like and subscribe. I know I'm supposed to say that at some point. Probably should have said sooner, but this is a lot of work. So if you guys could at least just leave a comment, let me know what you think about it. If you have any suggestions, anything I missed, I'd appreciate it. I really like the way the dock came out, and the whole windmill thing looks really cool, I think. So next episode, I'm going to be doing the interiors. I'm working my way up to getting this place running and turning it over to the villagers so I can go home. Until then, goodbye.